People always ask me, am I going to force my views on my partner or my kids? Well, the answer to that is complex. Good morning. Good morning. I don't want to get up. It's always so hard for me to get up. Okay, today we must do many things. Okay, I'm going to yoga tonight, so I'm not going to do a real intense workout, but we're going to do a baby one. And then we're gonna dye my hair. And then we're gonna talk about why I want my future husband to live in a car with me. That may or may not be a metaphorical statement. But, okay. I need to fold my clothes so that I can put my dirty clothes into the laundry bag that my clean clothes are currently in. Video. By the title of the video, I'm sure you can guess what it's about. However, I am one to really get my shit done, okay? I don't know if you've heard, but I am a Virgo. And this means, unless I'm doing something extremely productive in the day, and by that I mean multiple productive things during one day, I don't feel fulfilled as a human, so I need to go dye my hair. I've done it before while living in a vehicle. Every time I have, I've always done it in a public restroom. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen today. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Am I talking different? Is it? Sometimes I feel like I really just have like 6 or 7 different accents. Sometimes I talk like this. Sometimes I talk like this. I guess that's just 2. You know what? We're gonna not put that in. I have to still go get the hair dye. I have no idea what hair products mean. I'm just gonna get what I probably got last time. And then we're gonna come back here, go in the family bathroom and dye my hair. And then we're gonna talk about the video topic for today, which is, say it with me. Dear future That's the topic for today. What that means, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Let's talk about it later. I didn't even climb, you guys, today. I did not. Also, I might add that, do you see this? That's what I needed to add. You have no right to judge me today because I know it's there. I know it's there. Makes me upset too. We're on the same boat. Let's go. Okay, I got many things. This is the developer. I got continuous hoops, I think, for my ear. I like wearing studs up here, but they hurt when I sleep, so maybe a hoop will be better. I got a toner just in case. I really might return that and not even use it. These ones for my real hair, and then this one, well, all of it's my real hair. This is for the blonde part, and then this is for the back one part. And then I got a bowl. Let's see if these work.
In a quarter mile, keep right to merge onto I-80 West.
Let's do this. So let's talk, shall we? You know what? I just realized that there is background music. So if I talk to you now, I will get copyrighted. But my ideas always just fail. I'll talk to you after I'm done with this. And I'm opening a second one because I have a lot of hair. I'm just gonna wait for my hair to develop, and then I'm gonna shower, and we're gonna go out to the car and talk. Okay, I'm gonna put you in this. Oh! My finger was literally... I dyed my hair. Can you see it? Stop. Okay. It's a pretty gloomy day, which means the lighting is not phenomenal. That's irrelevant. Remember when I said I was gonna return this? I'm not. I'm going to use it, not today, because I have to go to yoga in approximately 30 minutes. Today we're gonna talk about... Oh my god. She's gone. There are 2 empty cars next to me, which means nobody is bound to pull up. In my opinion, from what I've seen, the van life community is growing rapidly since I started 2017, and at that point, people didn't expect people to be living in cars. So whenever I would say anything about it, their reactions would be a lot more vibrant than people's reactions wait till now. It's becoming more normalized to live in your car, you live in your van, whatever. Like, people know about van life. There's a lot of fads that happen, right? Hairstyles, certain diets, certain trends that come in and go out super quickly. I think the reason why trends stop growing is because you start to realize what it's actually doing to benefit you. A lot of people who start doing van life do it because they see other people doing it and it's glamorized on social media or whatever. I didn't even follow any van lifers at the time that I started. What I did wasn't extravagant. I literally put a mattress in the back of this gutted Astro van. I did it because of how much freedom I thought that it was going to give me. What I'm trying to say is that I started van life for a reason. It was for freedom. It was to save money, which goes along with freedom. Freedom of not having to pay rent, being able to pick up and leave if you need to, having all of your stuff with you at all times, knowing that you are, sustaining yourself. I think a lot of people misinterpret why it is actually beneficial. Until you're doing it, you don't really know if it's for you or not. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, I could never do that. And more power to you, because you know what you want, and respect, I by no means am trying to convert anybody. Like, I'd rather people not actually all do the same thing. However, if there are people who, I'm going on so many tangents right now, but I just want to speak to this. Van life is such a unique topic because people who haven't done it have this perspective on it, and people who have done it also have this perspective on it. There's reality versus perception. A lot of people might think that I am doing it because of a certain reason. I just kind of wanted to explain that the reason why I'm doing it is for freedom. It's for sustainable living. It's for peace of mind, knowing that I'm kind of in control. I have everything that I own right here. Basically, I'm just taking up as much space as I need to. There's nothing wrong with taking up more space if you need it. For me, by living in my car, I'm able to take up more space, appreciate the outdoors, and to fill that space with my energy more than I would be able to if I was living in a bigger space, because the real estate and I'm taking up physically is, I associate so much with the real estate that is being held in my mind. So if I have this giant luxurious living space that I'm paying all of this money for and it's not necessary for me, it's just a burden almost in my mind. Living in my car is such a good way for me to focus on what's important to me and to see life for, the reality that it is. It's a weird concept because everybody is witnessing the same reality, but they're perceiving it in different ways. So my perception now, it's given me a new understanding of what is necessary for survival. I would not consider myself a minimalist. I want to work towards that. I really jumbled right now because I don't plan my videos, but I really wanted to talk about this. People choose their partners for a myriad of different reasons. Myriad being a word that I'd never use, but came to me just in this moment, so I'm sorry. People always ask me, am I going to force my husband to be vegan? Am I going to force my kids to be vegan? Am I going to force my views on my partner or my kids? Well, the answer to that is complex. Obviously, I'm going to choose a partner that aligns with my values in the first place. Now, it would be a different story if I was with somebody for years and years and years and they grew into a person whose values didn't match mine, because I would still love them and I would love them for who they are. But at that point, I would have to discern whether or not their values are going against my non-negotiable standards. If they were going against that, I would have to decide if I could stay with that person forever. I'm lucky because I'm single now. I get to choose and be a little more picky now at this point in my life as to who I want to pursue. If I do pursue somebody, yes, I would so prefer that they be vegan. I would so prefer that they are very conscious of minimal living, their impact on the environment, and social justice, and all of these things that I value. I want my future husband to value. Living in my car doesn't just necessarily mean sleeping in my car and having a tiny living space in my car. It means freedom. It means sustainable living. It means minimalism. It means adventure and creativity and thinking outside of the box, doing things in an unconventional way, being mindful. All of these things, my car is an expression of, rather than the other way around. I guess it's interchangeable, but for me, it's more I'm inclined to live in a car because because of these values. Not, I have these values, so I need to do this.
And it's, sorry. It's also like not, I'm living in a car so that I can have these values or so that I can be a certain way. It's a result of being that way.
You know, having these values can be expressed in so many different ways. It's like an artist who has such like similar views to another artist, but their art could be completely different. They could be trying to express the same message, but they do it in such different ways. Like living in my car, it's a creative outlet because I was able to, and that's another thing I need to touch on. I think making things and creating things is essential for me as a person. This was super fulfilling for me to create. In the future, I've spoken about how I obviously want to get a van so I can build that out, and who knows what the future will hold. Like, I don't, but right now in this current moment, what I envision is me building out a van, and then after that, me and whoever I'm with building a tiny home in a beautiful area of the country. That to me isn't because it's the popular thing to do. Like, I started living in my van before it was popular, but I remember before I was even out of high school, the 10th grade, I was thinking about where I wanted to go to college, and I wanted to go in Florida, but I didn't want to pay for a dorm or rent, so I brought up to my mom. I was like, what if I just live in the back of a van? And she told me all of these reasons why that was a stupid idea and why that wouldn't work.
Just a disclaimer, my mom is super supportive now and like wants whatever I want for myself. So like she was worried at that point because, you know, moms, and now she's perfect.
And it worried me, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. Long story short, I don't need my husband to live in a car with me to be able to be aligned with who I am as a person. I don't even need him to live in a van with me or like be interested in that type of thing. All I need from a partner is our values to align. So the things that are the source of those expressions: mindfulness, respect of other beings, and a higher power, whatever that might be. I would consider myself an open-minded person. So I'm not sitting here trying to be like, you have to have gone through all of this personal development, have a spiritual enlightenment moment. Like, I want there to be a general understanding and agreement on the root of what I stand for. So would I say I need my husband to help me build a tiny house? No. But if he has all of those values, I'm sure he wouldn't object, is all I'm trying to say. And if he does, that's fine. I'll build it by myself. That's just kind of how I view what I want my future relationship to look like and why I am the way that I am. I probably skipped a lot of things, but it's okay. This video is probably way too long, but if you have any questions, comment those in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, also comment those down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, follow me on Instagram. My name is Amber F. Bourgeois on there. Don't forget to please subscribe if you want to see future videos from me. I think that's all I have to say. I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. I'm gonna go to yoga now. I hope you can go to yoga today too. I love you. Goodbye.